Swan. Swans are birds of the family Anatidae within the genus Cygnus. The swan's closest relatives include the geese and ducks. Swans are grouped with the closely related geese in the subfamily Anserininae, where they form the tribe of Cygnini. Sometimes they are considered a distinct subfamily. Cygninae, there are 6 living and many extinct species of swan. In addition, there is a species known as the Coscoroba swan, which is no longer considered of the true swans. Swans usually mate for life, although divorce sometimes occurs, particularly following nesting failure, and mate dies, the remaining swan will take up with another. The number of eggs in each clutch ranges from 3 to 8. Swans are largest extant members of the waterfowl family Anatidae and are among the largest flying birds. The largest species, including the mute swan, trumpeter swan, and the whooper swan, can reach a length of over 1.5 meter and weight over 15 kilogram. Their wingspans can be over 3 to 0.1 meter compared to the closely related geese. They are much larger and have proportionality, larger feet and necks. Quite unusual of birds, swans have teeth, jagged parts of their bill that are used for catching and eating fish. Adults also have a patch of unfeathered skin between the eyes and bill. The sexes are alike in plumage, but males are generally bigger and heavier than females. The Northern Hemisphere species of swan have pure white plumage, but the Southern Hemisphere species are mixed black and white. The Australian black swan, Cygnus striatus, is completely black except for the white flight feathers on its wings. The cheeks of black swan are light gray. The South American black-necked swan has a white body with a black neck. Swan's legs are normally a dark blackish gray color, except for the 2 South American species which have pink legs. Bill colors varies. The 4 subarctic species have black bills with varying amounts of yellow, and all the others are patterned red and black. All the birds do not have teeth. Swans have beaks with serrated edges that look like a small jagged teeth. As part of their beaks used for catching and eating aquatic plants and algae, but also mollusks, small fish, frogs, and worms. The mute swan and black-necked swan have lumps at the base of their bills on the upper mandible. Swans are generally found in the temperature environment, rarely occurring in the tropics. A group of swans is called a bevy or a wedge. In flight, 4 or 5 species occur in the Northern Hemisphere. 1 species is found in Australia. 1 extinct species was found in New Zealand and the Chatham Islands. and one species attributed in southern South America. They are absent from the tropical Asia, Central America, northern South America, and the entirety of Africa. One species, the mute swan, has been introduced to North America, Australia, and New Zealand. Several species are migratory, either woolly or partly so. The mute swan is a partial migrant, being resident over areas of Western Europe, but woolly migratory in Eastern Europe and Asia. The whooper swan and the tundra swan are woolly migratory, and the trumpeter swans are almost entirely migratory. There is some evidence that the black-necked swan is migratory over part of its range, but detailed studies have not established whether these movements are long or short-range migration. Swans feed in water and on land. They are almost entirely herbivorous, although they may eat small amounts of aquatic animals. In the water, food is obtained by upending or doubling, and their diet is composed of roots, tubers, stems, and leaves of aquatic and submerged plants. Swans famously mate for life and typically bond even before they reach sexual maturity. Trumpeter swans, for example, who can live as long as 24 years and only start breeding at the age of 4 or 7, and form monogamous pair bands as early as 20 months. Divorce, though rare, does occur. One study of mute swan showing a 3% rate for pairs that breed successfully and 9% for pairs that do not. The pair bonds are maintained year-round, even in gregarious and migratory species like the tundra swan. They will viciously attack anything that they perceive as a threat to their chicks, including humans. One man was suspected to have drawn in such an attack. Evidence suggests that the genus Cygnus evolved in Europe or Western Eurasia during the Miocene, spreading all over the northern hemisphere until the Pliocene. When the southern species branch off is not known, the mute swan apparently is close to the southern hemisphere Cygnus, its habits carrying the neck curved, not straight, and the wings flapped, not flush, as well as its bill, color, and knob indicate that its closest living relative is the black swan. Given the biogeography and appearance of the subgenus color, and a great similarity between the